Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Tully, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. I'm not going to redo the intro this time around. I just want to get right into it. The next ending is right here. Alright, so last time we went through the blue door, if you remember. This time I want to know what happens if we go through the red door.
Thank God you are willing to listen to me.
I am.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Maybe.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
No.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Okay.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
What? Okay. So that one's black. There's another door over here. Also black, so this one. Hello? Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know.
Here.
Oh my gosh, we're in space!
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Me too.
I actually feel happy.
But wait. There's a door here. Must go in it.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I'm going through the door. What's wrong?
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all
Why
of
does he
this.
always have to die? Other than the very first ending that we did, has he lived through any others? I think he's died every single time. One way or another. So what, am I just gonna go up these stairs and jump off?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
It's not about you. Goodbye.
No!
Ow!
Oh,
I'm alive.
thank God.
Oh.
You lived.
I guess we go back.
You had me worried there for a moment.
Am I limping?
Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Yes, of course. Let's get back to the party play. Yes.
There. See? This is what you want.
Yes.
This is where we can both be happy. We really can.
Can you put
If
like
we
different
stop
colors on the
moving,
screen?
We just have to stop moving.
Stop moving. Isn't this nice? It's all the stars and the colors. But I love jumping. Goodbye.
Stanley, go back.
Nope.
There's nothing good that can come from this.
I want to jump. I like it. You ever been on a high dive? It's amazing.
No. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I don't know. I like jumping. I don't see the problem. What is the problem? Do you not like jumping, sir? Watch, I'll jump. It's fun. Woohoo! Ow!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Maybe.
You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes. Goodbye.
Or
We have
maybe
to do
you're
it
just getting
again?
a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I'm walking slower
I
and
just
slower
wanted
each
us to get
time.
along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
You sound so sad. I feel horrible.
This one is yours.
Okay. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. It's just fun to jump. Don't you enjoy jumping, Light? See, you don't get to jump because you have to hang there. Backflip!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
After all the time he's just been talking, we finally get to shut him up. What? New content?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
What? Wait, what? Where are we going? What is going on?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
That's what we're playing now.
Of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yay!
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
This is an interesting way to do this.
Step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
So this is never before seen content.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or...
Oh, there we go.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
What if it's not gonna be new content?
Ready. Let's do it.
Did this trigger because I didn't follow the directions?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yay! The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Yep. Gonna do it. Must do all the jumps. You think you can jump better than me? Look, I'm jumping side to side. You think you can do this? What about back and forth? What you looking at? New content. You can jump. It's amazing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't jump anymore. It's quite sad. Alright, well that was fun.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah. I don't know. This went very weird. This went a very weird direction.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
Just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Yay!
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for...
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Is that a real trophy?
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
It is
It's
a
my
real
fault,
trophy.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
It's
It could
okay.
never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game? And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Sure. There's no way it resets, right? Wait, this is different. Hello? Oh.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
But I
want to show you something.
I want to go over here. Oh. We do get new stuff. Da-dun, da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Coffee. Nut. Okay. Ah! What's going on?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yes.
But it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
What is this?
I call it the Memory Zone.
Oh
It's
my
where I've been
gosh, it's
storing
beautiful.
all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh my
You see,
gosh,
Stanley, doesn't the
2013.
Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port?
Hey.
Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
True.
Oh, the waste.
This is so funny. The good times. Stanley Parable. Let's begin again. I never played the original Stanley Parable, so I am not gonna know a lot of this stuff. Beating my Valentine cup is here though, so I know that. This is really cool. This is definitely like, why is there $1 here? Oh, this was the, I remember this. This was the demo for the Stanley Parable. Oh, wow. That's really nostalgic. Especially for people who have played the original game. Hey, that's when we died at that one ending. Interesting. Well, this is cool. I like this extra
It's where
content.
I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Oh
That's
my
how
gosh.
grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
What?
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
No.
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Sorry for the cut. This is one of the weirdest endings we've ever had. Without doubt in my mind. The original remake.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
GameSpot.
The Stanley Parable
That's a real
is both a
site. Are
richly
these all real
stimulating
sites?
commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation, boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
What's this? Can I go in here? Nope. Well, there was that downstairs area.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Weren't they, though?
But I wouldn't
Back
give
in
to go back
2013?
to have it all over again. Wait, hang on.
No.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh. I thought it was
What's
gonna
this?
like.
What's down here?
I don't know. There's drinks, soda machine.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley.
What's wrong?
It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years.
Well, I don't know
can't
what they
even
are.
imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I don't know. Oh. What's this?
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
So now we're getting into the real reviews. Is this open? Okay, I can't go in there. This is so weird. They're like taking everything from the previous past
Okay, let's see what this one says.
9
While
years.
the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I?
A little bit.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
It's okay.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Well, let's find out with this other review.
What's this one got to say?
March 9th, that's my
You
birthday.
constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Very
I wish there
true.
was a skip button.
Oh, that's
A
mean.
skip button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike
But I
these
wanna hear
negative
all of
reviews
his-
from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. Oh,
And
fast.
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was
Oh, there's a
plenty of
clock
time
here.
for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such
Gosh, I'm
ruminations.
bored.
Well, there's sport. You really
That was
did
like
catch me
15
rambling
minutes.
on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Right.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your
Push that like,
fingertips.
please
Go,
press me.
"Oof," and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie Nine will say about this. And
Me
whether-
too.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well,
That was an
I
hour.
want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
What?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
What?
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're
What?
back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
Maybe.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
It's completely dark. Oh,
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about
Okay.
everything we've been through.
Right.
I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you.
okay.
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity.
Am I supposed to press this button
was far less.
again?
See, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike
I don't
anything.
care. This tree, this poor plant. Hello? Is he gone? The fire alarm is going off. Did he just like die or something?
But they didn't understand the game
What?
was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then...
How long is this gonna keep going for? I feel like the joke's done at this point. I'm still enjoying it, but like...
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh gosh.
The end is never the end.
No, let me skip! Hurry!
The end is never...
Oh. What was that noise? What? What is going on? This is the weirdest. How does this game keep getting stranger? Oh, how lovely. Plants. Have we just been cycling through centuries? The narrator's clearly gone. What was that? The world became apocalyptic. Whoa. Hello? You know what? I'm just gonna go back and hit skip. And I can't. Great. Well, I guess we'll just journey on then. Through the beautiful desert area. Is the screen getting wider? Oh, well. Are we gonna start rep? Well, that was new content. One of the strangest endings this game has ever put out, seriously. That was weird. Don't want to do it again. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, share it, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Stanley Parable. Love you all. Peace!